Hi guys, sorry if I seem a little bit excitable, but we've done it. We've finally done it. We've broken the 10,000 subscriber mark. Can't quite believe it. I almost got to the point where I thought it was never going to happen. But last night, in the middle of the night, it did, and I was a little bit of a loser. I could see that it might happen last night, so I put my alarm on so that I'd wake up every couple of hours because I wanted to capture the moment when it went from 9,999 to the 10,000 mark, because I thought, for me, it is such a pivotal and important moment in my YouTube journey. I wanted to make sure I captured it.
There's no one here to celebrate with me, but yeah.
So yeah, I'm a bit tired, but I think I'm running on adrenaline because I'm just so chuffed, really. So I don't really know what this video is about, but I just wanted to say thank you to anyone that has subscribed. As you guys will know, it's been a long old slog to get here. I guess it's because maybe I'm a little bit niche, maybe some of the content's a little bit depressing, maybe it's just not very good. Maybe I'm just one of those kind of Marmite personalities, but either way, it has taken a while, so that's why it actually feels even better to have reached this point, because it has been that slog and it has been so many hours and so many videos to get to this point. But yes, thank you to all that have supported me on this journey, all those that have encouraged me, the ones that have told me to keep going when I've been thinking, oh, I was just going to quit it because it was just too hard. This is down to you guys, it really is, because I wouldn't have carried on if I hadn't had all the lovely comments, all the lovely advice, and just positive vibes, really. Last couple of weeks, it feels like things are starting to click for me with this kind of career path. I had that little piece in the Metro about my hair, the Daily Mail posted one of my interviews, and in Arianna Huffington's book, she quoted some of my article that I wrote about insomnia in that. So it feels like, you know, someone is actually taking notice of the work I'm doing finally, which is a really nice feeling. I'm not going to get carried away though, because I know what this world is like. You've just got to keep going and keep working hard and, you know, just keep striving. I considered doing a really over-the-top celebratory video, like with balloons and streamers and champagne and stuff, but then I thought probably some of the big YouTubers would be like, chill out Sophie, it's only 10,000, it's not that big a deal. But for me, it is a big deal because I'm not that cool girl, I'm not that super young hot chick that people want to aspire to be. So for me to get to this point and have that many people who are interested enough in the content that they would dare to press the subscribe button is incredible. And 10,000 people, if you don't think of it in relative terms comparing to the big YouTubers, 10,000 people is still a vast amount of people. Think of like the gig venues you could fill with that amount of people. Nuts. I've just realised I'm like really low in the screen. Oh God, should I refilm? I think you guys are used to these videos not being the most polished, so I'll carry on. I also wanted to talk about my changing relationship with YouTube, because I haven't kind of kept it secret that I never had aspirations to be a YouTuber. I'm not interested in fame or celebrity or anything like that, and actually the thought that you become recognisable because you're on YouTube actually terrifies me, and I actually find that an off-putting part of it. And I also, before I got involved in the world of YouTube, didn't like a lot of what came with being a YouTuber or what YouTubing represented in society. I don't know. A lot of that was based on my perception of what YouTubing and what YouTubers were like, and it wasn't based on fact. So one of the main changes is I didn't want to do YouTube because I'm quite a sensitive person, and obviously I suffer with depression, and I didn't want to put myself out there and almost encourage more negativity to come my way, because it's just a part of YouTubing. You will get trolls, you will get negative comments. And I didn't think I was the kind of robust, strong sort of personality that could take that. And I didn't think it would do me any good at all. And yes, I do have negative comments. Yes, I have had a few trolls. I think I'm getting better with dealing with it and rationalising the comments in my head. Obviously, sometimes it hits you on a bad day and those comments like really bring you down and make you burst into tears. But on the whole, I think I can put them into perspective and understand maybe where they're coming from, or understand that maybe they've not understood what I'm saying, etc. The biggest revelation was how much positivity I'd get from YouTube, and how actually it would increase my mood a lot of the time and enhance those happy vibes. Because on my channel, I don't know why, but I have some of the most lovely, supportive, encouraging subscribers who are always offering useful life advice and emotional advice and health advice. And they really put time and effort in trying to offer up words that will actually benefit me and other people on the channel. And it's just so like heartwarming to know that there are so many people on YouTube that aren't here to make people feel crap about themselves, that are here to say, I like what you're doing, or I like you, or you're doing a great job. And as much as we get bogged down with the negativity at times and the trolls and the negative comments, on the whole, I'm extremely lucky and have had an outpouring of love from people over the last few months. And that's really great. And I think we've really got to try and concentrate on that side of YouTube and kind of let people know that there are some really good positive interactions happening on this online portal. You know, there's some force for good going on here. And this is something that I want to say I was completely wrong about YouTube. Part of the reason I didn't want to become a YouTuber is because I thought it was maybe a bit frivolous, maybe a bit superficial, maybe a bit trivial, silly. Yeah, I guess because I'd just seen, you know, prank videos or just light-hearted videos, and I thought, well, that's not really for me, and I was completely wrong. I've realised from my own watching habits and just from being in the YouTube world for a little while how very important it is that this YouTube world is varied and that we have creators creating different types of content, that there's something for everyone's taste or what they're feeling, every mood. Imagine if every channel was as depressing as mine can be sometimes. It would be a horrible place to visit. Like, I love watching vlogs, so the sort of vlogs that are very rough around the edges, literally just what people are doing in the day. It might be them just staying in the house or spending time with their boyfriend or doing very mundane things. I'm not really into the arty type vlogs. I really like the ones that are people just talking to the camera, so you really get, you know, that relationship, that personality coming through and that connection. But then other people will like really cinematic, really aesthetically beautiful vlogs. And then other people like gaming channels. I don't understand that at all, but someone else will absolutely love it. But the key point is, I used to think that every channel should be about, you know, spreading important messages, raising awareness, educating, doing something, I don't know, deep. But I've realised, actually, no, it shouldn't. Escapism is so, so important. Life is so incredibly stressful at times, and sometimes you just want to switch off and watch someone doing their makeup, or you want to watch someone do something silly or do a tag video, and I find myself watching them more than the really deep ones, if I'm honest. So any thoughts about those sorts of videos I used to have really gone away, and I actually applaud those people that can encourage fun and escapism and frivolous and silliness, because you're doing a great job. And we all need a little bit of that now and again. And if you have a passion and interest in fashion and beauty, what's wrong with that? Why is that any less worthy than any other creative passion or any other hobby or interest? We shouldn't look down on people that do makeup tutorials, because that's something they're interested in. It's something that excites them. It's something creative. It's also a way they express themselves, and they're also teaching it to other people so they can enjoy the freedom of expression and having fun with their looks and having fun with, you know, colour and all sorts of things. So basically I was wrong, hold my hands up, and actually I want to applaud everyone on YouTube that has the motivation to make content. The fact that you get up off your own back and go, I'm going to set up my lights, set up my camera, I'm going to make this video, I'm going to edit it. And then after the hours of editing and tweaking, to then put it online, potentially to a wrath of negativity and bad comments, and for a lot of YouTubers, no financial reward whatsoever. I feel like you should be given a pat on the back just for doing that, just for putting yourself out there in that way. And moving forward with the channel, obviously I'm celebrating a number today, the 10,000, that landmark. But through the last year in particular, I've realised that as much as I want to progress to a certain level because I need to start making some money, I'm not willing to do it at any cost. I've worked out kind of what videos are the big hitters, what makes your channel grow really fast, and how to play the YouTube game basically. But I'm not willing to forego what I wanted for this channel at the beginning just so I get there a little bit quicker, which is probably silly of me because it does mean more months and potentially years of complaining about having no money. But I want to be proud of the work I do and to feel that I've stuck to my guns and I truly believe in what I'm saying and what I'm doing. So obviously you can see that if you do hauls, particularly Primark hauls, all the time, you would probably have a very big channel because they're hugely popular. And I will do a Primark haul when I've done a Primark haul, but they will always be interspersed between other videos of me chatting about certain things, or travel vlogs, or interviews, or anything really. Basically, when I started this channel, I really wanted it to be a mixed bag and reflect my life, which is a bit of a mixed bag, but I also really wanted it to be a destination where I talk about things that I've gone through in my life, experiences that have been tough, maybe taboo subjects, or subjects that I think need some awareness being brought to them. And so whatever happens, whether I get lots of more sponsored work coming through, perhaps I want to do more fashion and beauty stuff, I will always ensure there is a thread of these sorts of videos on my channel. And actually some sponsored work has come my way, which is really good, and it is genuinely stuff that I want to try out or experience, so that's good. And the good thing about that is hopefully as I do start to have some money coming in via this work, I will be a more, I don't know, uplifting person to watch, because I feel like the last year or two I've been very bogged down by, you know, the stresses of not having my own independence, not having my own space, and just worrying about finances and money and stuff all the time. And just to have some of that pressure alleviated will bring back some of the joy into making the videos. It won't be so much like, I have to keep doing these videos because I've got to make it work. It will be like, I want to make this video because I think it's a good idea, or I want to upload today because, just because, not because I'm so desperate, you know. And I feel like it's quite obvious that my sound's not great on my videos, and obviously I record my vlogs on my phone at the moment, so if I have more money coming in through sponsored work, it will mean I can improve the quality of the work I deliver to you guys. So hopefully at some point I'll be able to afford a new camera and maybe some fancy mics and lights and things like that. And like I said, it would just be so nice if reaching this point and continuing to grow will mean that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and I can properly kind of think about living that adult life I should have been living years ago, and you know, maybe being able to afford rent of my own place one day and stuff. So it's quite exciting to think that I might be on the right path towards that now, and I'm a weird mixture of excited, tired and slightly jet lagged today. So yeah, so the future, more of the same, but hopefully better. Hopefully we can grow this channel together. And as I always say to you, I really do want to deliver content that will be useful to you or that you'll find enjoyable to watch. That said, obviously I want to make videos that are true to me too, and genuinely something I want to make. If you can give me avenues, ideas, concepts or something where we can combine both of our, you know, interests, ideas or passions or worries together, then that'll be fab. Of course, I've gone on and on and on, but as you guys know, that's almost a staple part of my channel, so it would be weird not to do it for this special video. I've been very bogged down with work lately, so I will try and get back on the videos a bit more frequently soon. But thanks again for your support, and hello to new people on board too, and I'll see you in a video soon. Woo! We did it! We really did it!